Hi, sixth graders. This is going to be my final teaching video. And technically, I'm not teaching you anything because I've already taught you how to do all this. But I wanted to make sure you know what you need to have all turned in by this report card for our research paper and what is going to be due on Friday. So just to sum up, the very first thing that you had to give me was your research paper choice, whichever person you wanted to research, and of course approved by parents and by me. And then right after that, you had to do journal number 7, and that was who is your person, why did you choose them, and just tell me a few facts about them. Some of you missed that, and your rough draft doesn't count for that. This is separate. After that, you guys were to send me your list of sources, and all it was just copy paste the sources here into an email. Most of you have done this, some of you haven't. The next thing I needed from you guys was your sources highlighted. These are mine. I've showed these to you a couple times, but it could have been done in a Word document. Some of you even wrote out the facts, and that's fine too. So some of you have finished your rough draft, but I haven't gotten this from you. So make sure that happens. After that, I did a whole video on my introduction, and I asked you guys to send in your introduction because that really set you up for your paper correctly. And most of you did that. I am missing the introduction from some of you, so make sure that I get that. Each one of these is a grade. So you'll have an M, which is a 0 if you don't get these in. The biggest thing after that was the outline. You had to have all of your pages done. Okay, a lot of you have done that. Some of you decided to type that out, and that was fine too. That way you can jump right into your rough draft. So all of your outline pages. That's actually 3 grades. You get 2 for progress and a 3rd one for finishing it all. Okay. Then I asked you guys for your conclusion. I did a whole video and even a Zoom on writing your conclusion. You had to have 3 or 4 parts to it. It needed to touch on each part of the person you chose of their life. So I was able to guide lots of people and to get that a little bit more meaningful and to really sum up your paper. And then you guys needed to do your works cited. Remember, that's the page that I originally called bibliography. That's what they called it back in the old days when I was going to school. But really, it's called a works cited page. You're citing the web pages where you got your information or the book. Some of you have a book. Now, this is somebody's rough draft, so I have my markings on it. And that was due last Thursday. And I've made corrections on every single person's. It's very specific, very detailed, so watch my video. Don't try and just do it on your own. Don't just give me a list of websites. I got one of those today, so it has to be done in a certain way. And just try your best because you'll have to do this in junior high, high school, college, graduate school, okay? Then the next thing you needed to do was turn in your rough draft for your research paper. Most of you guys sent me a Word document. Some of you did it handwritten. That's fine too. I made my corrections on it and I sent it back to you. If you typed it, then you don't have to retype it. You just need to make the corrections. I suggest you make the corrections that I put in. I've seen a couple where that hasn't been the case. So if I made a correction, talk about it. If you're not sure, you can always let me know. After that, you guys need to do your final draft. And it's going to look like this. And I want to point out that it is double spaced. I've gotten some final or rough drafts that are single spaced. They have no heading here. They need to have the heading. It needs to be double spaced. It needs to look like this. Your title is right in the center. It's not bigger. It's not underlined. It's not italicized. You have page numbers in the top. They're going to be on every page after that. Okay. This is probably the closest one that I've gotten that's correct, although it still needs to have the works cited title on top. Everything is double spaced in MLA. Okay, this is going to be your 3rd page. So when you turn in your final draft, obviously you have your 1st page, your 2nd page, and then your works cited page. Okay, and again, that needs to be centered. I have videos for each one of these if you're behind or you need help. There's a video for choosing the person. So there's a video for everything on YouTube. If you need help, if you need even more help than that, I'm here. We can Zoom or we can talk. All right, guys, good luck. I can't wait to continue reading all your research papers. They're due on Friday. If not, you have the extra week, but that is it. All right, I'll see you guys later.